What's up, and welcome to Unspoken Conversations. I'm James Crow, and here we talk about issues and situations that are in plain sight. Things that people hate to talk about, but it needs to be said, from relationships, families, friends, and life. Our goal is to shed light and understanding so that just maybe we can start to rebuild relationships, families, and ultimately, our communities. What's up, guys, and welcome back. Thanks for tuning back in. This is going to be a little bit different. And this one right here, I want to talk about family, right? All too often, one of the things that we do is we forget that we are part of family. When I say forget that we're part of family, I'm talking about the whole family. What happened to family reunions? What happened to, going back to where our roots came from? Like, some of us are from the South. Some of our family members, fathers, aunties, some of them are from the South. Right? Some of them north, wherever you're from. What happened to us going back to visit our family, connecting with our roots? You know what I mean? Whatever happened with that? Whatever happened to going to grandma's house and sitting on her porch and she make, apple pie and shit like that, peach cobbler. Whatever happened to those days? We no longer sit with our family and have those real good times like we used to. You know what I mean? I can't think of the last time we actually had a consistent family reunion on my mom's side. Now, here's the thing. It's probably possible that we do. I can't remember the last time that we had a consistent one and I was at them. You get what I'm saying? I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying I live in a whole nother state and and I'm sure I'm not the only one that lives in another state and you miss out on a lot of family events and stuff from the other side of your family. This right here is just crazy to me that we can go through life like this. You know what I mean? We don't pay attention to the fact that, we do have family in other places. And that family, they don't see us. They don't see us. If they don't see us, then our kids don't see them. So think about that, right? Imagine you got a 2-year-old kid that turns to 5, eventually turns to 10, eventually turns to 15. And there's only a handful of times that your kid goes to see your family in whatever state that may be, regardless of where it's at. There's only a handful of times. Do you know that your kid will literally lose touch with the grandparents and the other aunts and uncles and the other cousins? There's no connection there. Even if they know them from social media, there's no connection. There's no bond. I remember going down south where my mom is from. My mom is from Taylor, Arkansas. My dad's from Louisiana. And there's just a short little stretch in between the two where they live at, right? And I remember going down there and spending some summers down there. But not one of my kids has ever went and spent the summer down there with any of my aunts, uncles, and nothing like that. So there's an experience that I got that my kids didn't get. And that's what I'm saying. Those times is missing now. There's certain things that just don't happen like it used to. There's no connection between families anymore. It's all about social media and it's all about what's going online. Everything is about the internet. It's online. Everybody. So there's no reaching out to the family like it once was. And that's crazy to me. It takes literally no time for a generation to forget the family. Here's what I mean by that. My mom and dad was born down there, right? They came up here when I was Taylor, Arkansas, Louisiana. They were born down there. They come up here and have kids. Their kids, me and my siblings, right? Now, our kids, if our kids don't stay connected to them, when me and my siblings phase out, they'll never stay connected to family. They will see pictures, they will see videos and stuff like that, but they won't know those people. So most likely they won't go spend any time with them. Just like that, family's gone. It's that easy. 2 generations. 3rd generation won't even know those people. And that's sad. So I truly believe that it takes family reunions and stuff like that to stay connected with family and keep everybody in line with who's who. And, this person is connected by this person is connected by that person, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show some pictures and just this is going to be pretty much for a little lightweight reunion that we got coming up here real soon. So I'm just going to put these pictures together, and there's quite a bit of them. So um, buckle up. This is going to be kind of long because it's quite a few pictures. So if you don't want to see the pictures, go ahead and tune out now because yeah, that's what this is about. But to those of you who want to stay and want to see some of the family, this is the Crow family. This is my dad's side of the family. And there's some other people in there that I may not know. There's some names that I don't know because there's a lot of people that I've never met in person. Keep in mind, I am in Iowa. They're in Louisiana and Arkansas, and they're all around the place. I got an auntie in New York. I got family in New York. So we're all over the place. But this is going to be for the family and to kind of put together just something so that we can see, not necessarily everybody, but let's just get into this. So bear with me. So this is at a 2002 family reunion down in Atlanta. This is Uncle Jim Jr. and Ray down at Martha's house in Cullen, Louisiana. That's the Coca-Cola building. And that's Aunt Rosie by the Hudson River. And that's Tori. That's another picture of them down at the 2002 family reunion. That's Jeremy, Aunt Rose, and Aunt Jessie. That's Jessie and Lynette. That looks like Aunt Gloria and Jean down in Martha's yard. That's Ken White, Doris' son, and his kids. That's Aunt Martha and one of her friends down in her yard. This is Aunt Jessie's great-granddaughter, Jessie's granddaughter. Oh, look at Tyann. This is Cheyenne's daughter, Aunt Jessie's granddaughter. So that's Tyrone, Lisa, and Kyla. Okay, so y'all gonna have to forgive me on some of the names because I can't think of Buddy's name for nothing. But I know that's Tori right there. That's Lisa and Tyrone again. So look at Ken White. That's Doris' son. And that is Nancy's son, Brian. And that's Aunt Bertha. Look at her. So that's Koisha. That's Aunt Doris's daughter. And that's Shani. That's Aunt Jessie's granddaughter. So that's Corey. That's Cheyenne's son. And you gotta forgive me. I cannot think of little buddy's name right here. Forgive me for that. And that's Aunt Jessie's granddaughter. Can't think of her name either. So this is Teresa Dudley. And this is Ebony. And this is Aunt Jessie's grandson. This is Rosie. And you're going to have to forgive me. I don't know her name. I don't have the name for it written down. But we know who that is. It's Devin White, Koisha's son. And that's Bree. That's Tori's daughter. That's Kentoni White. That's Doris' son. I'm not sure who that is. You're going to have to forgive me on that one. And that's Shan, Jessie's granddaughter, looking like Lisa. Ooh. Again, y'all going to have to bear with me. I have a gang of pictures, and some of them don't have names. Some people I know personally, but some I don't. So just keep that in mind and bear with me because I don't know everybody. There's a lot of people that I've never seen before. So like I said, bear with me. And I have a huge stack of pictures. So yeah, bear with me. We're going to get through this though. So that's Corey again. And that's Cosette, Patrick, and I think that's Cosette's friend right there. Is that Lil Patrick? And I'm not sure of her name and Lil Man's name, so again, forgive me on that one too. And that's Nancy, Cosette, Patrick, and Brian. I'm not sure. That looks like Aunt Doris. If it ain't, please don't come for me. And then that's Denise. That's that's James' daughter. And that's Lisa and Tori. That's Aunt Jessie's son. And that is Jamal. Forgive me, I'm drawing a blank right here. I can't think of their names. And then that's Aunt Jessie's husband, Alfonso. Tell me Alfonso don't look like the man from Candyman. So there's only one name on the back of this. It looks like Muriel. But I'm not sure who the other one is. I'm not sure who those are. Forgive me for that. That's Aunt Rose. And I'm not sure who that is either. Ooh, forgive me. Is that Britannia? And this is Kyla. That's Cheyenne doing some kickboxing. And that's Ian. This is Aunt Jessie's grandson. And I am not sure what her name is. Forgive me for that one. And that's Brenda. So that looks like little Jordan. 2010. That is Diane. And that's Lisa. And I believe that looked like Aunt Jet, but I can't tell. I think that's Aunt Jet. Oh, look at Cheyenne and little Cheyenne. And that's Bree. And that's Koisha and the girls. I believe that was Tyann, not Cheyenne. And that's Jerry and Brenda. I'm not sure whoever everybody else is. And that's Aunt Big Sister, Clarence, and their daughter Marjorie. That's Jerry's daughter and granddaughter. And that's little Cheyenne, Big Cheyenne's son. And that's Cheyenne right there. So again, I'm not sure who everybody at that table is right there, so I'm not even going to pretend to start saying names. That's Big Patrick and Little Patrick. And that's that family, that 2002 family reunion down in Atlanta again. And that's Jerry and Toriano. And that right there, that is Big Cheyenne. And that's Jerry's grandson. Right here we got Cosette, Patrick, and Brian. And then we got Rosie, we got Tyann, and then Brenda. This is Aunt Jessie. And look at that. Look, we got the Twin Towers back in 2001. And that's New York City. So that look like Martha's husband and one of the brothers. I can't tell which one of the brothers that is. And that looks like Cosette, Myrna, and Lisa. And that's Aunt Jessie back in 1999. And that's her again, chilling. Look at her, kick back. And that's little Taylin. So that's Brenda Eason, Rosie Eason's daughter. And that's Cheyenne at work, Big Cheyenne at work. And then you got Diane's son Ian and her daughter Taylor. That's Cheyenne at work again. Yeah, he's doing his thing. And that's Cheyenne again. Chilling in New York City. Working. Still working. And that's Bree. And then we got Gregory. And that right there, that's Patrick's son. So if you don't know, this right here is Grandpa. Almost everybody in these pictures started from him right there. Cheyenne about to do some hunting. And that's Big Cheyenne and Little Cheyenne right there. So that's Corey, age 5, graduation day. That's Aunt Jessie. Yep, look at Cheyenne working again. And then here I know Jim Crow and I know Frank. I'm not sure who the other couple is. That's Tyann and Cheyenne. That's Greg's wife right there. Can't think of her name at the moment. And then that's Jet. That's Tyann's birthday party. And then that's Martha at her house back in Spring Hill. I meant back in Cullen. And this is Jerry's grandson. That's Cheyenne and his little son, Shy again. Hold on, who's that? Hold on. That was Nancy. And there's Cheyenne doing some more work. Cheyenne again. And that's on Jesse's fashion show, back when she was doing that. And that's Nancy, Cosette, and Brian. I ain't even finna act like I know who that is. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And then that is Rosie. And then that's Cheyenne's kids again. We got Cosette, Patrick, and Brian. And that's down there at that 2002 reunion in Atlanta again. And that's Lil Patrick. And that's Cheyenne. And then that's that 2002 reunion again. Yep, they was getting it in down there. So that's Lil Ian, Diane's son. And then that's Diane and Lisa. And that's Rosie at Gregory's wedding in 1989. My bad, that was 1987. And that's Cheyenne again. And that's Lil Tyann, his daughter. And I believe that's Tyann and her mom, I believe. Correct? If I'm wrong, sorry about that. That's Lil Tyann again. And Jesse. So here we got Ray, Bertha, and James. And then we got Diane. Oh no, that's Gregory again. And then Diane Taylor. And then that's Gregory's wife and son. So that's Aunt Bertha and Aunt Jessie. And that's Lisa and her friends. And then I'm not sure who that is. Miss Austin? So that's Bree, Tori's daughter. And that is little pretty Tori, or Taylor. And that's Jed with K. Saw Jesse right there on the right, but I'm not sure who that is on the left. And that right there is Gregory's son, 8 years old. And that's Rosie's daughter, Brenda, 1987. Look at Doris. Doris look mean right there. Somebody made her mad. Look, that right there, that's where I came from. That's my mom and dad, John Crow and Ethel Marie Crow. So that's Tori back in 1979, 1980. I was a year old. That's Big Patrick and Little Patrick. And the picture says James, Bertha, Ray, and Kat. That's Jim Crow, Frank Jr. Crow, Vera Crow. Looks like Rosie, Lynn, Lorenzo, and Arthur Lee. That's Frank Crow and Jim Crow again. And that's Rosie Eason and her family. Ooh, that's a pretty big size family. That's that 2002 family reunion again right here. And that's Cosette, Patrick, and Brian. And then that's Lisa and Shan. And then we got Lisa, Jesse, and Nancy. Is that Nancy? Look at Nancy. Okay, so right here we got Diane, Lisa, Alfonso, and Nancy. And then right here we got Diane and her son, Ian. And that's Lisa and a friend of hers. That's Jerry Crow. And look at Tyann. And then that's Frank Crow and Vera. Frank Jr. and Vera. We got Cheyenne at work again. And then we got Patrick's kids. And that's them again. And look at Toriana. Ooh, that was a long time ago. Jerry's two girls. That's Cheyenne out when he was hunting. And that's him when he's knocked. Cheyenne knocked out. And that's Jess and Alfonso. I'm not sure who that is. Gonna have to forgive me on that one. That's Diane and Nancy. And that's Corey. He was 9 years old right there. That's Cheyenne at work again. That's Nancy and her daughter Cosette. That's Aunt Big Sister and Uncle Clarence. And that's Aunt Lou, sister of Aunt Big Sister. That's Cheyenne and Tyann. So right here we got Darius, we got Martha, Jesse, Rosie, and Linda Faye. And that's Uncle Spivey. They call him Uncle Pony. And that's Aunt Toot. Her name's Savannah. And that's Lisa and Hazel, Tyann's mom. That's Tyann and Lil Cheyenne. That's Nancy and George. That's them again right there. And then we got Cheyenne and Jesse. That's Jerry's kids right there. And that is Muriel. That is Patrick and Cosette's godmom. Okay, so right here we got Lisa, Kyla, Shan, Cosette, and Lil JJ. Here we got Diane, Aunt Jess' daughter, and Lil Cheyenne. Okay, right here we got Aunt Jessie. We got Uncle Jimmy and his wife and daughter. And that is Doris and her friend. So this is Bree when she was 11. Toriano's daughter. And this is Bree when she was 5. And this is Taylor, age 5. And this is Talitha. This is the daughter of Carolyn Sue. And this is that the CNN TV station. This is in Atlanta, Georgia. This is Alfonso, Aunt Jess' husband and Cosette's ex. And here we got a couple more pictures of that 2002 family reunion. That's Centennial Park. And that's Dee White, Doris's daughter, and her cousin Brian. And on the left, that's Aunt Martha, and then rest in peace. And then you got Rosie and Cosette. That's Cosette again. And then you got little Kyla. And Kobe and Crazy again. That's Cosette. That's that 2002 family reunion still. And then that's Aunt Jet. That's Alfonso at the farm. And that's Mr. B, Ian's dad. And that's Uncle Jim Jr. That's Nancy and George. Cheyenne and Lil Cheyenne. That's Lisa. And that's Burnett, Rose's daughter. That's Aunt Jessie, man, and her daughter Cosette. And that's Jamar Crow. That's Bertha's son. This is Rose, Cosette, and Carolyn. This is Cheyenne Crow and Diane Crow. This picture was taken in 1969. This is Alfonso and his son Tori. And that's Cheyenne and his kids again. So here we got Nancy, Jessie, Lisa, and Diane. That's Aunt Jessie. And that's Kyla, Taylor, and Ian again. And that's Nancy. Rest in peace, lady. This right here is Ian and Taylor. This is Diane's kids. And that's Jerry's daughter and son. Here we got Tori, Jerry, and Brenda. And that's Lisa, Lynette. Lisa, Cosette, Brian, and Shan. That's all Aunt Jess grandkids. That's Aunt Jessie and Patrick in 2011. And that is Gregory and Brian. And that is Shanna and Brian. And is that Jaleesa? That's Jerry's daughter, Aunt Jeff's granddaughter. And that's Tori. And that is Ian and Taylor. So I especially want to give a shout out to these next two, because without them, I wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be able to bring to you this right here. So Mom and Pop, thank you. Appreciate you for blessing me with this beautiful life. Done solid by me. Rest in peace, both of you. Love you forever, as we all do. And then the picture after that, take a time to think about who are you seeing in this picture. Count all the people you see, right? Name all the people you see. I know the siblings, brothers and sisters. Y'all will know. But for the kids and everybody else below that, name out who you see in the picture, and then teach your kids to name out who they see in the picture. It's a Crow family right here. It's a Crow family. Yep, it's been a great one. Till next time, everybody have a good night.